All right, hey, I'm Ken Harden. I'm here to present my Eportfolio. First of all, I just want to say this year was a lot of fun in the public relations class. I learned a lot of things. I had a lot of fun with every project we did, and I'm thankful for the year we've had so far. So, right here, I'm going to go through some of the projects here, not in any particular order in the year, but here's the first one. It's the News Engagement Day project. I'll put it up here so you can see it. And there's the podcast, the link to the podcast we made. So here's a summary that I wrote here. I'm just gonna kind of go through this for a second. News Engagement Day went very well for us. We kind of figured out that we wanted to figure out how students best got their news on campus. So we decided to create a poll, and it came out that social media was the best way to that students got their news on campus. So we wanted to use that going into the day. We created social media pages to promote the event, which was very successful. At the actual event, we had a booth outside of the library with popcorn machine, t-shirts, and gift cards as prizes from students to come engage with our booth. They followed the Rambler and tweeted pictures of news articles to enter for the gift cards. It really seemed like the t-shirts went out like very fast, so the students were really taking part in it and really engaging with what we had going on. So I think overall it's a successful project that we did. I'll go to the next one here. That was a very fun project for us. Let me see here. So the next one here is going to be my Hootsuite certification. And I'll put this up so you can see it here. There's a picture of it. And Hootsuite really is a cool website. I had never heard about it before, but it really is a cool website. I learned a lot from it. It's really an effective way to run all your social media accounts, especially if you have more, like the more the better, really. So more than 2 or 3. It's a great way to send out multiple things at one time, to manage all your accounts, everything. You can do everything in one place, so it kind of keeps everything organized, keeps everything nice and handy right there for you. I know sometime in the future I'll probably end up using this. I know it's going to come in handy someday, so I'm glad we did that this semester. Let me see here. The next one here is going to be our newsletter. I'll put it up so you can see it here. Kind of just going through it here. I had a lot of fun with this because it really was like I felt like a real journalist, and I was really writing my own story. My story was over a scholarship for a music student here on campus. It's a pretty high up scholarship, so it was fun to write about. Jamie Ford. I'm sorry, Jamie Ford is a sophomore, and she got the Clara Freshore Nelson Scholarship through the Texas Association of Music Schools. Got to write a little bit about her, and there was actually another student named Alan Michael here before, and he also won it last year. So there's only one from each school that get selected into the finalists, and she was actually a winner in the state, and so there's only a handful of winners in the state. So it's a pretty big accomplishment for her. It's pretty cool to write about it. I struggled a little bit. I had some things in the wrong places, so I really needed to go back and edit. But it was good because I learned firsthand the experience how to write out a story like this. And so I learned a lot through this project. I take Dr. Furman's writing through media class, so kind of had an idea already, but it really helped me doing it again, going through here and doing this project again. So I had a lot of fun with this. I learned a lot, and I think I did pretty well on it overall. There's a couple things I think I can definitely get better at going out and getting information from the source. Like I know me and Dr. Cully, we talked about going to the website and contacting these people and trying to get information from them. And I'm really not too good at that. That's something I definitely would like to get better at in the future that can help me with this stuff. So let me see here. Sorry, there you go. The next one is a simulation project. Here's the link to the podcast we had here. I'll scroll down for you. It's just a little summary I wrote about it that's on the link to the Eportfolio here. I'll just read a little bit about it though. The simulation project was a very fun one to participate in. I learned a little bit how to deal with the media and what a press conference was like behind the scenes. It was cool going in, making a plan, kind of starting from nothing, making a plan. I was a backup strategist, so I didn't really have a huge part in it, but it was cool seeing what they were talking about and kind of helping out any way I could, and then seeing it actually go into play during the actual conference. So it was cool to get to see kind of how to deal with media, and it was fun to see Jared and Chaloon. They wanted to manipulate the media into letting them know certain things, but leaving out also certain things that they didn't want them to know. So I think we did a good job at it. I think we let them know what we wanted to, and they didn't get too much after that. So I think we did a good job in that. That was a fun one too. It was I've never done anything like that, so it was pretty fun to be a part of that. Let me see here. The next one is the Giving Tree, and the Giving Tree is a pretty fun one. We had an option whether to do this one or not, and we decided to do it so we can kind of feel better about ourselves. We can help out somehow. There's a picture of the Giving Tree in the library, and here's a little summary that I wrote about what we're doing now. And the goal for this project was just to promote the Giving Tree and get people across campus to participate in it and get more people to participate in it. I think we really added value to their promotion. They've had 2 social media accounts, of Facebook and the Flame. So we've added social media accounts. We created short films with key people across campus to try and bring recognition to the event. We had some funny ones. We had some professors. We had a couple different videos that we were able to tweet out. Chico did a great job on those. We created flyers that were non-existent prior to us joining the promotion team. They had never done that before. We created a step-by-step process that wasn't confusing to the people. I think this was a really good one. We said you come in, you get the star, you bring back a gift with the star, and it's not a hard process. So we made it very simple for the people to understand what was going on. I think that was a big part, a big help. I think we really did a good job. It's still kind of early. Not all the gifts are in yet because the promotion's still not over. But overall, I think we did a good job up to this point, promoting this event and just doing the most we could. So I've had a lot of fun with this one. I know it's been a good one. So yeah, overall, this is my ePortfolio. Yeah, like I said earlier at the beginning, I've had a lot of fun this year. This is my first year in a mass communications class, in any mass communications class. So I learned a lot this year. I kind of had to learn on the move. Everything was flying around me. Everybody knew what was going on, and so I had a tough time understanding exactly what we were doing. But it was fun for me to learn on the move and on the go. And I know going forward, I'm gonna be a lot better student. I'll be able to participate a lot more because I have an idea of what's going on now. So I definitely am more confident in what I'm doing, and this year has helped me out tremendously. And I'm thankful for everyone that's helped me out. Thank you for Dr. Colley for a great year. I've learned a lot. So thank you guys. I had a lot of fun.